Okay, welcome back. We're going to be looking at building a warp. So our spaceship, if they get caught, they can warp to a new area of the level. So first thing, let's right-click our hierarchy and create an empty game object. And then we're just going to call this warp right there. And once we've got that placed down, we are going to click on Assets. We're going to double click on Script, and we're going to go into the conditions script, and we're going to use an if statement. So if, and oops, sorry, I've got to click on the game object. If, let that go. And this is a condition area script, so we're going to add a rectangle collider. So condition area script, so performs actions when a game object enters, exits, or stays inside the trigger collider. And this is the trigger collider here. So what we're going to do is, obviously, it's created a box collider right here. We're going to edit that collider. Just click on Edit, and we're going to make it a bit bigger, just so it's obvious when we enter it. And then we're going to move it by clicking on the Move tool there, and then just scroll it a bit to the left. So I'm going to put it kind of next to the spaceship, just to show you how this is going to work. And it shows you the type of event. So when we enter it, we warp, and that's probably what we want to use for now. Now let's just kind of pack this all up here. Obviously, if I was to click play and to start the game, you can't see that. It's invisible actually, because all it is a box collider. We need to add something into that so it's visible. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Assets. We are going to click on our prefabs, and we are going to click on particles. And I'm going to use a magic sparkle right there. There we go, or magic sparks. Now where is magic sparks? Here it is over here. So I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make magic sparks a child of warp. So I'm going to grab it, hover over it, and turn that blue color, and then you can see it is now a child of that. And now it's really easy to put it over top of it, because you see I can't see where the warp game object is right now. All I do is click on magic sparkles, and I click 0, 0, 0, and that will place it right on top of my warp game object. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our condition area script, and you can see here what are the gameplay actions. What do we want to happen when the player enters that area? So what we're going to do is we're going to click on plus, and we are going to do the teleport action, which is the one on the very bottom here. And you can see here is the teleport action script that has appeared, and it says object to move. Well, we want to move our spaceship, so we're going to grab the spaceship blue and just place it inside there. And then the new position, and I'm just going to show you where this new position is. So let's just click play and see how we do here. Okay, you can see it sparkling over here, and there. See, it warps me to that new position. A couple of things I'm noticing here. First of all, my spaceship, the enemy spaceship, is not facing me. So let's fix that first of all. If I click on, I'm just going to collapse everything so everything's easy to read. Spaceship red, and I think it's going to collapse this and collapse this. I think it's under follow target. Look at target. There it is. So now it will look at me. Another thing I am thinking of is when I'm shooting my objects, they are staying within the game, so they could slow my game down. So I am actually going to click on prefab assets, and then I'm going to click on prefabs. And this is the energy ball. This is what we shoot out the front of the spaceship. And let's just close everything down so it's easier to read. Now we want to add a new script onto here. We want to destroy it so it's not continuously in the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we're on the energy ball. We're going to go back to assets. We're going to go to scripts. And I'm trying to remember which one it is. Attributes. No, No, it's not. Conditions, actions. Might be under actions. Still don't have it. Must be under gameplay then. There it is. Last thing I get, of course. Okay, so we are going to click back on our energy ball, and we're going to grab this timed self-destruct right here. We're going to drag it up and just put it right here. This game object will self-destruct after a set amount of time. Useful for bullets so they don't accumulate. True. Time destruction, and let's give it, I don't know, 2 seconds. Okay, that's 2 things we've done, and hopefully that just kind of gives you a bit more of an idea. Now the warp, obviously, I would want it to warp a little bit farther than that, but we've got now another game element in here, and we've added something that will destroy our energy shots, so which is good. Okay, in the next video we'll be working a little bit more on our game.